I wish I'd lived 1,000 years ago. There wouldn't be any traffic jams. There wouldn't be any traffic. Life would be much better. I could hunt for my food. I could wash in a mountain river. I could... On the other hand, if I lived 1,000 years ago, there wouldn't be any computers, films, or television. I could die at an early age from a horrible disease. We all have different opinions of the past. Sometimes life in the past seems romantic. Sometimes it seems much worse than life today. But do we know what the past was really like? This is York, a city in the north of England. It's a modern city, but it has an interesting past. In the year 793, some people came to England from Scandinavia. They were called Vikings. They killed a lot of people, and they weren't very popular. In about 866, they attacked York and captured it. They called the city Jorvik. They built churches, roads and bridges, and the remains of the city of Jorvik are underneath us. This is the Jorvik Viking Centre. It's a museum. A Viking village has been reconstructed here, so that we can see what life was like then. The Vikings used to live in huts like this. I suppose life was very difficult then. They used to wear clothes like these, and they used to have coins, just like today. They used to wear shoes, like these. Every year, there's a festival here. Many people come to it. They dress up in Viking costume and do some of the things the Vikings used to do. So how can we find out about the Vikings? Well, we can look at the things people used or made. We can look at their pottery. We can look at their jewellery and clothes. And we can look at the bones of their animals.
A lot of bones have been found here in York, and they can tell us an awful lot about the differences between ancient animals and modern animals.
Right.
This one's Viking cow bone. It's 1,000 years old.
1,000 years old?
That's right, yes. You can compare them with modern ones. We have a modern one here of the same bone. You can see there's quite a difference.
Yes, this is much bigger, isn't it?
That's right. Modern cattle are a lot larger than Viking cattle. Viking cattle are about the size of a large dog.
Really?
Yes.
So would people prefer to live 1,000 years ago, or today?
I don't think I'd like to live back then. It was less hygienic, they were very crowded together. just the lack of modern amenities.
We can play computer games now and things like that, which I like.
Well, if I lived in the past, I wouldn't have access to warm clothes, the sort of heating systems that we have like that, obviously new technologies like the internet, so lots of different aspects really.
I would like to live now because they had very nasty smells in them days and they need to hunt for their food. They didn't have shopping markets. They just need to listen to stories all day and we could watch TV.